Hey, I wanted to share this little idea for animating Matt faster and more efficiently, and I thought it would be easier to do a little video rather than having to type it out. But basically, Sedge had an awesome idea involving taking all the individual Matt files and importing them as a PNG sequence. But the problem was that After Effects wasn't really allowing us to do that. But I found another way I think might work the same way that Sedge was thinking. Sedge let me know. And this might be helpful. If you don't like it, then of course you can ignore it. I don't know how everybody's been animating so far, so maybe you have a better method. But basically, it's using the same Photoshop file of all the matte faces that I already provided on Framio. And I'm also going to supply this project so you can pull this exact comp right here and put it in any project that you're working on. Basically, I made this this is the comp that's automatically created when you import the Photoshop project or Photoshop file. And I basically took all of them and I made each layer 1 frame long, and then I sequenced them out. And so you can bring that down into the project you're animating in. You want to select that layer and enable time remapping. I'm just going to quickly resize this. And then you can drag out the layer however long. You don't need both keyframes. You're gonna delete one of them, and then the one keyframe you have left, you're gonna make it a hold keyframe, and all the keyframes on this layer are gonna be hold keyframes. And basically, then you can just type in this time code in the frame spot for which matte face you want. So 01 is neutral matte. I don't know what 02 is. I think that's smug matte. But the great thing about it also is that if you don't know which number corresponds to which reaction, you just open up the comp and you can look at them here. So we know 22 is going to be unsure. Whoop, if I can type it in correctly. There we go. And then you can just have it change immediately. And this might be a faster method. I think this is what you were thinking about, Sedge, when you were trying to get it in as a sequence. And I'm pretty sure this will help us along. So I'm going to provide this project. You'll basically, if you want to use this, you're going to need this project for this one matte faces comp, and then also the Photoshop file I created. And if you create any new edits that are along the line of this standard matte image, you can just add them onto your own Photoshop, your own copy of that Photoshop file, and then you just we'll put it at the end, make it 1 frame long, and that'll be the 23rd layer at 23 frames in, and then you can just keep expanding on it that way. But let me know if this is helpful to you, and if anybody, I don't know who's going to watch this or actually click on it, but if you have any other questions, let me know.